So everyone, what we'll do is we'll learn some basic functions of some valves in this particular module. So first of all, what we have is, we have three valves which we need to learn to do the further circuits, which will be ahead. The first valve here, we have twin pressure valve. Second, we have shuttle valve. Third, which we'll do now, is single flow valve or meter in valve. Now, this is nothing but a check valve integrated with a flow control valve. I'll tell the functions of each. Now, this is called AND valve because it will only let the fluid pass if I get two inputs correctly. So, if I get input from one as well as this one simultaneously, only then will I get supply from two. So it is called AND valve as it requires two supply lines to give one supply. That is why it is called AND valve. Now, next which we have is OR valve or OR gate or shuttle valve. Now, if you see the symbol of this valve, you get to know that there is a ball element. So this ball element gets shifted. So it is just opposite to the AND valve. Here, if any one supply is connected, if this one or this one, then we get supply from two, if any one. And in this, you need to know there will never be such a condition that you get supply from both the sides or the ball element is in the middle. It will not happen. Next is flow control valve with integrated check valve. So in this, there is also a ball element. Now, when fluid will flow from this side, the ball element will stop it and the fluid has to be metered out. Basically, you might have heard of a Venturi meter, right? So what does a Venturi meter do? It has a different cross section, right? So the fluid gets, its pressure increases and velocity increases, pressure increases, then pressure decreases, right? Like the throat section. Similarly is a flow control valve. So it controls the amount of fluid flowing through it. Similarly, when the flow will enter from here, the check valve will get opened as the ball element will get pushed. When you see the actual construction of check valve, you'll understand this. But for now, the logic should be clear that when the fluid flows from here, it will get metered or pass through the flow control valve. And when it flows from here, it will not get metered. Okay. And in AND valve also, if you see the symbol nicely, what we see is when fluid flows from here, this AND element or valve element goes towards here and it will close this element. Now, as this valve element will come here, this will get connected to this and this will close. So supply from 1 to 2 will get closed. Similarly to the opposite side. But when it will be supplied from both the sides, it will be in the middle condition as shown. So this were the functions of AND, OR, and flow control valve or FCV.